video, I am going to teach you how to multiply decimals. So, in our previous lessons, we already discussed about how to add and subtract decimals. So now let's move on how to multiply decimals. So first, we have these goals that we should multiply decimals. We should multiply decimals with whole numbers, and we should multiply mixed decimals. So let's first multiply decimal numbers, okay, or decimals. So let's say I have here this decimal numbers. So let's say I have this given. So we have 0.723 times 0.32. So how can we find the product of these decimals? So first I wrote the rules in multiplying decimals in your module. So the first rule is, of course, we need to write the given in vertical form. So I am going to rewrite this in vertical form or patayo. Okay? So I'm going to write 0, wait. So I'm going to write 0.723, say, times 0.32. So according to the rule, we can write the given, or we should write the given in vertical form, and it is okay if the place values are not aligned. So unlike in adding and subtracting, kailangan yung place value magkakatapat. Dito in multiplying, kahit hindi siya aligned, basta may katapat yung mga nasa dulo. So yun ditong part na to, okay lang na wala siyang katapat. Even though supposedly meron talaga. Diba? So, yeah, this is how you write the given in vertical form, and it's fine if hindi siya nakatapat dun sa same niya ng place value. So, the second rule, sabi doon, multiply the given as if you're multiplying whole numbers. So, remember to not mind the decimal point. Just continuously multiply. So, let's say, hindi muna natin i-mind na may decimal point siya. Okay? So, I'm just going to rewrite this closer to 0 point something. Ayan. So, ito, we can now multiply this as if we are multiplying whole numbers. So, let's start with this part. Let's distribute 2, okay, or multiply 2 to the digits above. So, 2 times 3, that is 6, diba? 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 7 is 14, we should carry 1 here. So 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, okay? So now, on the second digit, which is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 7, that is 21, we should carry 2 here. So 3 times 0 is 0, plus 2, okay, 2. Don't forget po yung carry, okay, hindi siya minumultiply, ina-add siya. Okay, yung carry sa multiplication. Okay, and then the last part, which is yung 0, multiply natin siya. 0 times 3, that is 0. 0 yan lahat. Okay, 4 na 0. So now, after we multiply, we should add what we get. Okay? So bring down 6. This is just like multiplying whole numbers. Always remember that. So 6, we have 6. And 4 plus 9, that is 13. So we should carry 1 here. 1 plus 4 plus 6, this is 11, carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. 2 plus 0 is 0, and then we should put 0. Ayan, and then we did get this product. Now, let's move on to our third rule. So, sabi sa third rule, after multiplying, count the decimal places or decimal numbers in both the multiplicand and the multiplier. So, kung hindi nyo alam po ano ang multiplicand and multiplier, ito po ang multiplicand. Yung una. Okay? The second one is the multiplier. The product is the answer in multiplication. Okay, so you should remember that para hindi kayo malito sa mga terms. Okay? So sabi, bilangin daw natin kung ilan yung decimal places sa multiplicand and multiplier. So we should count the decimal places in both the given. Okay? So ano ba ma'am yung mga decimal places? Ito yon, lahat ng nasa right side ng decimal point. So if we will be counting how many decimal places we have here in our given, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 decimal places, and then according sa last na rule, apply the number of decimal places on the product that we solve. So, we solved a while ago this product. Diba? So, 0, 0, 3, 1, 3, 6. And we have 5 decimal places. So, ang mangyayari po dyan, ang decimal point lagi ng product natin ay nasa dulo. Okay? So, kung ilan yung decimal places, yun yung bilang na i-move mo yung decimal point to the left side of the product. Okay, so how many movements? We have 5 decimal places. So 5 decimal places, therefore 5 movements of the decimal point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, that will be the position of the decimal point. Therefore, the product is equal to 0. So 3,136. So this is the product, 0.03136. Okay? So yan na yung product ng decimal numbers natin. Okay? So that is how you multiply decimal numbers. How about another example? Let's say we have example number 2 and we have 0.3 times 0. Let's say we have 163. Let's say yan. What is the product of this given? Again, we should write our solution or our given rather in vertical form. So if I'm going to write this 0.3 times, so yan, ganyan yung mangyayari. So, as much as possible, yung mga last numbers, yung mga nasa dulo, sila yung dapat yung may katapat. Okay lang na walang katapat yung mga nasa unahan. So, yeah. Well, now that I already wrote the given in vertical form, we should multiply as if we are multiplying whole numbers. Okay? So, 0.3 times 0.163, 3 times 3. We should distribute 3 or we should multiply 3 to the multiplicand. So 3 times 3, that is 9. 3 times 0 is 0. And then the next number is 6. So 6 times 3, that is 18. 6 times 0, that is 1. But we have a carry 1 here. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And then next, we have 1. 1 times 3, that is 3. And 1 times 0, that is 0. And then the last number, we have 0. So 0 times 3, that is 0. 0 times 0, that is 0. Yeah. So I'm just going to move our given kasi hindi na siya kasya. Okay, and we should add this all. So bring down 9. 0 plus 8, this is 8. Okay, 1 plus 3, this is 3. 0 plus 0, 0, and then we have 0. So now that we computed this, so we have 00389, so we should write that here. And then, hindi pa yan yung final answer, no? So we should count how many decimal places the given has. And then, kung ilan yung decimal places, we should move the decimal point in the product depending on how many the decimal places are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 decimal places. Okay? So, yun din yung bilang kung ilang beses natin i-move yung decimal point. Always remember, laging nandito sa dulo yung decimal point. Okay? Pag nagmumultiply, so 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this will be the position of the decimal point. So, now the product is 0. So, we have 0, 3, 8, 9. This is your product. Okay, so that is how you multiply decimal by a decimal. How about if the given is a decimal number and then the other one is a whole number? So let's say we have let's say we have 0.98 times 16. Yeah, let's say we have that. So again, same as the rule that I said a while ago, we should write this in vertical form. So this will be 0.98 times 16 without minding if the numbers with the same place value are aligned. Okay, wala tayong pakialam kundi magkakatapat yung mga numbers na may same na place value. Basta, ang mahalaga, yung mga numbers na nasa dulo, dapat may katapat sila. Kasi we will be multiplying this as if we are multiplying whole numbers. Okay? So now that okay na, naka-vertical na siya, let's multiply. So 6 times 8, this is 48. We have carry 4 here. 6 times 9, this is 54. Yes. So, technically, dapat po kabisado ang multiplication table para mas madaling mag-multiply. Okay? So, 6 times 9, this is 54. Yes. Plus 4. Sorry. Plus 4. 54 plus 4, that is 58. So, we need to carry 5 here. 6 times 0, that is 0. Plus 5, that is 5. So, we have 588. How about the next one? So 1 times 8, that is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 0 is 0. So now that we multiply everything, every digit, we should now add. Okay, so we should bring down 8 and then 8 plus 8, this is 16. Carry 1. 1 plus 5 plus 9, this is 15. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So we get 1, 5, 6, 8. But then, it's not yet done. It's not yet finished. We should count the number of decimal places. Okay? So, dito sa given natin, ang decimal places lang natin ay 1, 2. Dalawa lang. Okay? Yung decimal places natin, depende kung ilan yung mga numbers sa right side ng decimal point. O dito, hindi naman to decimal number kasi whole number siya. Therefore, wala siyang decimal place. O walang decimal numbers dito sa multiplier. Dito lang sa multiplicand. We have 9 then 8. So, we have 2 decimal places. So, that will be the movement of the decimal point. Dalawang beses. So, 1, 2. This will be the position of your decimal point. Therefore, ang product natin ay 15.68. This will be your product. So again, I'm going to give another example if the given has like a whole number in it. Okay? So let's say we have 153 times 0. Let's say we have 0.12. Okay, what is the product of this given? So again, we will be writing the given in vertical form. So 153 times 0.12. Yeah. And then, right after writing it in vertical form, not minding if the place values are aligned, we should multiply them. Okay? So, we should start with 2. So, 2 times 3, that is 6. 2 times 5 is 10. We should carry 1 here. So, 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1, that is 3. Okay? And then the next one, we should distribute 1. Okay? We should multiply 1 by 3. So 1 times 3, that is 3. Okay? And then 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. And then the last number, which is 0, we should multiply 0 by 3, 5, and 1. The answer in all of this is 0. So we should write 3 zeros. Okay? So, minadali lang. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. So, we have 3 zeros there. And then, after getting everything, we should add them up. Okay? So, we should bring down 6. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then, we should bring down 0. So, we get 0, 1, 8, 3, 6. So we did get this. But it's not yet finished. We should count how many decimal places we have. Okay? Meron tayo how many? 1, 2. Again, we have 2 decimal places. Okay? Ito, wala siyang decimal places kasi it is a whole number. Okay? Ito lang yung decimal sa kanya. So we have 2 decimal places. So we should move the decimal point from the right to the left 2 times. Okay? 1, 2. So this will be the position of your decimal point. So dito, I should write 018.36. But I can just remove the 0. Kasi dito sa left side ng decimal point, dyan naglala yung mga whole numbers. Diba? Ang whole number to. Ito dito sa side na to, sa right side yung mga decimal. Dito sa right side, okay lang din na wala yung 0 basta nasa dulo siya. Halimbawa, ayan. Pwede ko na siyang hindi ilagay. Okay? Dito din, sa part ng whole number. Pag nasa dulo siya, pwede mo na siyang hindi ilagay. Pero let's say, for example, ang nakuha mong answer is 180. Ma'am, pwede ko bang tanggalin yung 0 dito? Of course not. Okay? Iba yung 018 018 sa 180. Okay? So, imbes na 018 yung ilalagay natin sa whole number na part, you can just simply write 18 or 18.36. That is your product. Okay? And then lastly, how do we multiply mixed decimals? So, kapag mixed decimals, ito yung mga decimals na may, of course, na may whole number, Kaya siya tinawag na mixed decimal. Kasi, merong mixed number na nakalagay. So, para lang siyang fraction, just like what I said, di ba? Sa fraction, may mixed number kasi may whole number na kasama. Sa decimal, kapag sinabi natin mixed decimal, meron din kasi siyang whole number na kasama. So, yung sa left side ng decimal point, hindi na siya 0. So, paano po ba yun, So, let's say we have 6.12. Ayan, this is an example of a mixed decimal. Kanina kasi yung mga example natin, yung mga nauunang example natin, ang laging nakalagay dito is 0, di ba? So, hindi yun mixed decimal. Pag 0 yung nandito sa left side ng decimal point. Decimal number yon. Pero kapag nagkaroon ng value or digit dito, starting from 1 and above, no? These are called mixed decimals. Okay, so 6.12 times, let's say, we have 1.3. This is also a mixed decimal, no? So, merong value yung sa left side ng decimal point niya. May 1. Hindi na yan 0, katulad ng kanina. So, yan. And then again, applying the rules, I'm going to write this in vertical form. So, 6.12 times 1.3. Ayan. And then right after that, may katapat na yung mga numbers na nasa dulo. Okay, we should multiply it as if we were multiplying whole numbers. So 3 times 2, this is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. And then the next number is 1. So we should multiply 1 to the multiplicand. Okay, so 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. And then wala na tayong multiply. Okay, tapos na. We should add what we get. So, bring down 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. 8 plus 1 is 9. 1 plus 6 is 7. So, we get 7, 9, 5, and 6. But then, it's not yet finished because we should count the number of decimal places pa. Okay, so we have in this example 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 decimal places, and this will be the number of movements of the decimal point. Okay, so we have 3 decimal places, and dito yung decimal point, 1, 2, 3. So dito siya. Okay, therefore the product of this given is 7.956. Yan. So yan. So another example, last example, okay? Let's say we have 5.3, 321, let's say, times 4.6. Okay, let's say we have this even number 6. What is the product of these mixed decimals? So again, I'm going to write the given in vertical form. And this will be like this. So 5.321 times 4.6. Okay? And then, multiply na natin. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. We should carry 1 here. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1. That is 19. Okay? 6 times 5, that is 30 plus 1. That is 31. Okay? And then the next one, 4 times 1. That is 4. Okay? 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry 1. Okay? So 4 times 5 is 20 plus 1, that is 21. So we should add everything up. Bring down 6, 2 plus 4, that is 6. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2, that is 4. 4. And then 3 plus 1. That is also 4. Okay, and then we should bring down 2. So we get 2, 4, 4, 7, 6, 6. Okay, but then we are not yet finished. We should count the number of decimal places. Okay, for us to be able to know how many movements ang gagawin natin sa decimal point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 decimal places. So, yun yung bilang ng movements na gagawin natin sa decimal point. Andito yung decimal point. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this will be the position of the decimal point. Therefore, the product here is 24,4766. And that is how you multiply decimal numbers.